Hi everyone, what happened? I just met Karin.
Hello.
I fell in love with her. Look at this pretty girl. She's cosmopolitan like me, and she's half Armenian, half Colombian. I'm kind of pure Armenian, but turns out I did a test and I'm 30% Iranian. Yeah. So anyway, and she feels like the world belongs to her, or she belongs to the world, and I feel the same way. Interesting thing, Karin just stopped me. We were walking, said, let's buy this. And I realized that I'm leaving tomorrow, but I didn't even eat this yet because it's like, symbol of Armenia. Because first time I tried 2 weeks ago, they weren't ripe, and I'm, oh no, it's not good. And I stopped even trying. Now they're ready, and I would leave tomorrow and then realize I didn't even eat Iran. It would be crazy. So we're sitting here, we're eating this without even washing. Who cares? It's all good. And having very deep, meaningful communications, constant conversations. So I just feel like let's record this because this is quite an important thing. Yeah, Karin is perfectionist. She's trying to the camera. I don't care. I think whatever we talk about, I don't know how we will continue now, but it may be very, very useful for many women, and not only women. Mm-hmm. Well, let's just see. We're pretending camera is not on, we'll keep talking.
Yeah.
So what I was telling you, because of that, I wasn't ready for this attitude towards divorced women. I didn't think about it. I couldn't handle that status of divorced woman with child.
The label.
So I got basically remarried just to get rid of that. I didn't want to really marry. I mean, he was a very interesting guy to date with. Interesting, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of cool things while we were dating, but I didn't feel I want to marry because it was something often I could feel it in my heart and my soul. But I did get married because I just wanted everybody to shut up.
Yeah, I think in society the question is, how are you a woman alone? Like, you are either part of your family unit with your father, or you are married. And if you're not in those roles, like you as a woman walking alone in the society, it raises eyebrows. People have questions, and there's this sense of judgment for sure.
Yeah, so
especially as if you failed at something.
Okay, so we started to talk, and even though you decided to live in Armenia, you're here for a while. After living 4 years in Bali, background is, Ethiopian. She has an Ethiopian.
Yeah, my father is Armenian from Ethiopia.
Okay, see, unbelievable.
I lived in Peru, Colombia, Guatemala, Mexico, Australia, India, Canada, many places.
See, and
but Armenia has a special pull.
And as a representative of a small nation, we all tend to be happy that someone chooses to live in Armenia. Wow, what do you like about Armenia? And we talk, and then turns out the same thing that was bugging me when I was here. You feel the same thing, even though it's way better right now.
Right.
Talking about male domineering culture and stuff.
Yeah.
Even now you feel it, which I would say now it's almost Europe,
Right. Everything's
women,
relative. Yeah.
They're working, they're making money, independent. I see guys are helping their couples, they help with children. Back then, it was taboo. You don't help your wife, it's a shame. But you still feel it. So what else is very obvious that you're noticing?
Well, I noticed that I'm not necessarily, I still feel like an outsider, even though I'm half Armenian, but there is not raised in the society, and so I don't necessarily feel one with it, but that's okay.
You will never feel anywhere. Did you feel it anywhere?
No.
I'm the same way.
But I think something special is I've met people, and there is this deeper connection. There is this sort of meaningful, we are here for a reason. We are connected maybe across a different time and space.
Right.
Like we've known each other through different venues of life.
So you feel that
I feel
more here than anywhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah, there is some special,
like a family.
Right. Like anyone you meet, and it's
like you.
Right, we met and it clicked right away.
You met your daughter Datev, I was like,
yeah.
Right away.
Karin, actually I'm Karina and she's Karin.
Karin.
Only one letter is missing. And Karin is a friend of my daughter, so yes, with Datev I meet a lot of cool people, and I see everybody's in love with her. I love it, but she's a very special girl.
Yes.
She's doing what I kind of miss in my life.
Yes.
It feels good.
Yes. And so when she said you meet my mom, it just felt like family. And then my parents are coming, so she'll probably meet my parents next week.
Okay.
And then it'll be like...
Right.
So these are the kind of interconnections that I feel are not so easy to find, especially in places like the US.
Even traveling that much, you're not seeing it that often. So
traveling can be hard because you don't feel rooted. And somehow here, even though I was, my dad was not born or raised here, there is some sense of rootedness. Even despite all these like differences, you know, we can focus on the things that don't resonate, or we can focus on the things that do resonate anywhere we are. Because if not, it's also a trap. Like, oh, I want to go live in Japan. Well, in Japan you're gonna have the same problems.
Exactly.
Or in
Unless
Bali,
you find your
or
inner. So it's not.
what you attract.
That's not seems to me like that. There is something, and we're not even talking about Mount Ararat that is like totally magic. There is some kind of magnetism that calls you. It's out of logic, it's out of explanation, it's out of brain, but there is something that that mountain does to everyone.
And exactly, it comes back to the fruits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's good to know. Because sometimes I think because I'm Armenian, that's why I feel that way. So, well, I'm Armenian, born Armenian,
Yeah.
but it seems like it's true with everyone.
And it feels like the timing. There's something in the timing where things are feeling a little bit more open. People are, my friend, my circle, people are talking about buying land and living here and rooting here and committing to this place as a place of peace. You know, because of course there is a fear. We have enemy, we have aggression,
Exactly, and now the enemy is not gone anywhere, but you still kind of feel more safe. This is amazing, right? To me, it's kind of absurd.
Right, because there are safer places.
Yeah, it can start any moment. We all know that.
Yeah.
But, all right, that's
and I wonder if that's also why there's a pull to be a fountain of peace and light and more awareness in here. Because if you go to a place where there is a lot of that, maybe you don't feel like it's your place to bring that.
Friend of my daughter, so yes, we thought I meet a lot of cool people, and I see like everybody's in love with her. I love it, but she's a very special girl.
Yes.
She's doing what I kind of miss in my life.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so when she said you meet my mom, it just felt like family. And then my parents are coming, so she'll probably meet my parents next week.
Okay.
And then it'll be like...
Right.
So these are the kind of interconnections that I feel are not so easy to find, especially in places like the US. Like
Even traveling that much, you're not seeing it that often. So it's
traveling
true
can be hard
Armenians.
because you don't feel rooted. And somehow here, even though I was, like, my dad was not born or raised here, there is some sense of rootedness. Even despite all these like differences, you know, we can focus on the things that don't resonate, or we can focus on the things that do resonate anywhere we are. Because if not, it's also a trap. Like, oh, I want to go live in Japan. Well, in Japan you're gonna have the same problems.
Exactly.
Or in
Unless
Bali,
you find your inner. So it's not
what you attract.
That's not seems to me like that. There is something, and we're not even talking about Mount Ararat that is like totally magic. There is some kind of magnetism that calls you. It's out of logic, it's out of explanation, it's out of brain, but there is something that that mountain does to everyone,
and
especially
fruits.
Armenians.
Exactly, it comes back to